You are now live. What up, good people?
What's up, everyone? How y'all doing?
Drag that one.
I definitely dragged that one.
You all right?
I'm not on the best of spirits today, but I'm here and I'm gonna make it do what it do.
Yes, ma'am.
Getting?
Yeah.
How is everyone doing?
Thank you for your guys tuning in today.
I do want to go and say hello and shout out everybody that's here. Candace, Mary Cole,
Salute.
Crystal PJ,
Yes, yes.
Michelle, the Black Postman,
Yes.
Shayla, Tina. How are you all doing? Now I do want to apologize for my not so jumpy spirit as I normally am. We just had a little things happen in our family this weekend that is still pulling my spirit. So before we get started, I just wanted to say sleep in heavenly peace to Malcolm, also known as Roach, in the motorcycle club in New York, also known as my sister's better partner. I'm not going to dive deep into that because it is extremely heart-wrenching because I would love to be there for my sister right now. But you know what? We're going to push on. We're going to keep her lifted up in prayer. And when she knows that we love her. And if we could be there, we would be there. But to lose a loved one is extremely hard. And to lose them so abruptly is even harder. Yeah. So, we're trying to stay positive, stay uplifting, and staying encouraged. So we came on tonight so that we can still remain encouraging, stay within our good spirits. And I'm talking about it and I just feel tears coming, but I'm going to try and hold it back.
You can hold it back. So, on that note, So, how's everyone doing today?
How are you all doing? He says, oh man, so sorry to hear about his passing, praying for strength for all of you. Oh, that went so quickly. Yeah. You got this. Well, thank you.
Yes.
Praying for you and your family. I'm so sorry for your loss, and we're keeping you and your family in prayers. Hey, family. Hey, twin. Praying for you and your family. Rest in heaven. Yes.
Thank you for the love, y'all.
Pray for you guys. Hey, family. Love y'all. Love you too.
So what's up?
Before we get started,
what you got?
Don't forget about these lovely coldest water bottles. We have these coldest water bottles. You can pick one up on coldestwaterbottles.com or thecoldestwaterbottle.com.
Yes.
And the link is in the description box.
And you get Cody. Get the code.
10% off by saying Dre and Shan.
Guys, do you like it?
Now you see the shirts, y'all.
Do you like it?
I like it. I like it. The shirts are very cute. Now what we're gonna do? Look, let me bring this down just a little bit so you can see. I'm short, so he got his water bottle in the way. See, I love it. Don't you love it? I love it.
So the creator and everything you want you to, and you like the hold up.
Look, we got the little in unison. Yeah, did you see that?
Yeah,
we didn't plan that, y'all. Just want to let you know.
It was like candy in the cart, the little tricks with the wolf. Yeah, you see that video, but check that one out.
He's a hot mess.
Like 5 for 5.
Listen, you love the shirts? Thank you. These will be one of the new looks or the shirts that we will. I remember I told you a couple of months ago we were going to start selling our shirts. People were asking about merchandise. This will be one of the items. However, it won't have the YouTube logo on the arm. It will, however, have Dre and Shan TV written out.
Yeah.
So that's how the shirts are going to look.
Yeah, it took us a while because we were trying to find a good
graphic designer.
Yeah.
And we're such big kids. Like, I love Wonder Woman and all the Marvels and all the DC comics. Yeah. So I thought about this with the DC comic logo in mind. It's very similar.
Yeah. We can see it. He just told you right there. It's just extra for no reason. You can see it.
So that's where we came up with this. And he would uncross his arms sometime. You can see it over there instead of me trying to have to.
You know, I mean, I see it perfectly.
Hey, Finding the Forces.
Yes, what's up,
Mika
family?
Miller.
Yes.
Is it Mrs. White? Angie's White. How are you? Thank you so much for you guys' prayers. I definitely, I know my sister's not watching today because it's just too much for her. So I will relay all of your prayers and well wishes to her when I speak to her tonight. Ready to play smart water. Well, I will let you know. You have to make sure you are following our Instagram channel because on Instagram, when we drop these shirts, we will drop it there on Instagram to let you know that they are available.
Yes.
All right. Life with B, how are you? Now, again, don't forget to try and check out the coldest water bottle. The link is inside the description box. For 10% off, you're going to type in Dre and Shan. Okay? All right. What is the other things? We're just going to recap this week. The week that we had. The week has been rough. It's been a roller coaster.
How your guys' week been? I don't even want to recap ours.
How was your week this week?
That's right. Good vibes.
That's right.
Yeah.
We want nothing but positive energy and good vibes up in here.
And yes, please, y'all guys start. Can we hit those like buttons, man? We're gonna start off early with those.
Right. If you're watching us right now from your cell phone, please close out the chat, hit the like button, and then come right back into the chat. And give me with a thumbs up if you've already hit that like button.
That's how that works?
That's how it works.
Got you.
Hit the likes up. That's right. Hit those thumbs up. Now, let's talk about something we don't normally talk about.
So just to let you know, it's just not about what to talk about. What we're going to tell you, pull us out of that.
Listen, this whole sweetie pies nonsense. Oh. Listen, I was an avid Sweetie Pies viewer. I watched that show every time it came on.
You did.
And I always said there was something weird about Tim.
And I watched the show, but I'm not really a reality TV show type, so I go there to make fun of everything. But that show did catch my heart.
Your interest.
Yeah, it did catch me.
Because you were so in tune with Miss Sweetie Pie.
Yeah, because she was her singing, her vibratos. Had the little vibratos.
Listen, honey, it was one of those things where when I saw the news about Tim doing what he did, I legit had to tell Andre, like, you won't believe what just happened.
The fun thing about it was when you told me, I ain't gonna lie, man, it made me want to check my source. Like, it was not even check my source, but just want to check everybody around me.
Right. You know how they say family be the first ones to do it too.
It's like, yo, bro, it was a little kid. He didn't even live his life. He was trying to straight and narrow.
Right.
But you know what? The grimy uses stuff like that, man.
Listen.
They uses stuff like that.
The devil.
Yeah.
But you know what? I can always depend on Lynette from Life With Us TV. Tim and his big mama hips.
That's right.
Listen.
Big, swole K-legs. You just look like a Malcolm X symbol.
I can't
big,
with you.
Fat, puffy. Oh, sorry.
He digresses. I said the same thing about Tim. Did you see the smile in his picture? Like, didn't have any remorse. It's a shame. And honestly, I think that's why I wanted to talk about it. I wanted to speak about it. Let's talk. Yeah. Because it's, 4 years since it happened. And he's smiling in the picture. He's cheesing. And he has zero remorse about the whole thing. Yeah. And then to add insult to injury, yesterday reported that he had $1 million life insurance policy on his mother that she didn't know about. How is that possible? Yeah. How are we getting life insurance on people without them even knowing? Yeah. And they grown people. How is that even possible?
Yeah. He was just a real, like, the worst type of person you can imagine. He's like that times 10.
Right. Right.
You know what I mean? Like, I mean, even if you felt like, you got away with that smile, that's what it is. Oh, I got away with it. You just caught up to me.
Right.
At least have that little type of, I don't know. I don't have that in my
Listen,
heart.
he did 10 years
that.
before. He gonna do the rest of his life now because there's no way he can get off from that.
No.
There's no way.
It's just crazy to take that little young man's life that been through so much. You know what I mean? And was trying to, it's crazy.
Shayla said he looks like he was a sneak, like he was sneaking. Well, like I agree, but I also agree with Life with Us TV. He's building an insanity case.
Yeah.
I feel like he's trying to make it seem like he's crazy, but at the end of the day, his past behaviors are not going to make that be possible.
Boom. Exactly what I was going to say. You can sit there and act crazy now.
Yeah, because at the end of the day, you didn't just do it.
Yeah.
It happened 4 years ago. So you can plead insanity all you want now, but at the end of the day, 4 years ago, you wasn't acting crazy. And they have tapes now that they're showing the show where they're showing where he bullied and beat up on this kid right before he passed. So
and let's take it a little bit further. Let's do about the 10 years you did. You didn't look insane when you did that.
He is an ex-con, Mika Miller. He was arrested. He did 10 years in federal prison for armed robbery.
Yeah.
So not for murder, but for armed robbery. And isn't it interesting that his brother was killed brutally in California and that went unsolved? His cousin was killed on the same block that Andre was killed on. Like, it's too many coinkydinks, if you ask me.
Yeah. But yeah, they gonna drag him. That'd be it.
Listen, I am so glad he was unable to cash in that insurance policy.
Yeah.
They kept turning him down. He needed additional information. I'm sure he probably needed original death certificate with cause and manner.
She just sounds so professional.
That's what I do every day now. That's what I do every day.
I didn't even know you need to have cause and manner.
You don't always need to, but when it's questionable, it's required. If you can't present that and if something bad about it, honey, boo boo boo, guess what? You get no ching.
Money, bro, root of all evil, bro. That's the truth.
I mean, he crossed his own mother for money, so really nobody is exempt. You're absolutely right.
That's straight.
She has sued him for opening businesses in her name. He has taken blank checks from the accountant without her knowing. I mean, like legit, if you go on YouTube right now, if you're not even looking up Sweetie Pies, it's bringing up all those poorly viewed videos of him. Yeah. So it's like they're dropping all of these jewels for the prosecutors to be like, okay, thank you. And
that's sad because you still, Sweetie Pies is still up and running, ain't it?
Yeah.
So now you go try to pull up a menu and you get this tragedy that's tied to her name. It's right for business too. And
for Gabe and Tressa, it's not the cousin, it's his nephew. Yes. It's actually his brother's son.
Yeah. So he wasn't just family, he was family.
Yeah.
That was your brother's seed, bro.
And he's attacked him at the store, at the restaurant. And they went and told Sweetie Pie, that's the one that's circulating now. I remember that episode. They went and told Sweetie Pie, Miss Robbie, that he just attacked them in the store. And Andre was like, look, I came here to get away from the drama. And now I'm back in the drama, like dealing with this. This is not fair. I shouldn't have to go through this. And she went to the restaurant and stormed on him and fired him. And that is the year that he took out the life insurance policy on that kid. He was 17 years old. He had just turned 17. And he took it out 2 years before he killed him. Ridiculous.
Yeah, that is cold.
That's cold-blooded, honey.
Yeah, it is.
So, and he has an insurance policy on his own mother. Yes, he does. Hey, Edna's World. How are you? I hope you enjoyed your weekend.
Yeah, I hope you did. You took a peek.
Look, we knew about it, but we had to keep tight-lipped.
Yeah, we did.
Oh, and family fun with the Harveys. How are you, hon? Yes. I see you in there. I mean, who does that and have the nerve to smile in his mother's face as if he had nothing? Yeah. As he did nothing. Special place in hell for him. Listen.
Yeah.
I'm ready for him to get up. I know that sounds wrong, but what you did was horrible. And you sat there at the memorial and was like, we're the only guys. Me and Charles is the only men left in this family. Well, you taking them out.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, look, I feel like he had something to do with the cousin's murder, the brother's murder, the nephew.
So he could be the only.
Look, serial killer.
So he could be the only.
He looks like. Tell me if he don't look like a serial killer in that picture.
I don't know. He just looked like. I don't know.
He looks like a serial killer in that picture. I'm sorry.
That picture, yeah. Goodness, sorry.
Yeah, let's see. All right. So one of the other things I wanted to talk about today was, listen to me. I'm gonna put it out there, and because it keeps tugging on my heart. We are in 2020. 2020 has been a hell of a year. 2020 has proven and shown us that you need to give those who you love their roses now. Let them smell those roses. Let them feel your appreciation. Let them feel your love. Because 2020 has proven that it has been a real hard struggle and a battle. And it's very frustrating and very heartbreaking to see so many people lose loved ones with COVID, with mindless and senseless things happening in the streets. Like, it's just much. So I'm asking all of you, even diseases, it's killing people. We have one person right now, Al, and his husband, fighting for his life with cancer. Yeah. 2020 has been a big, horrible pimple that won't break. Yeah. And we need it to break. Yeah. So I'm asking all of you, I'm employing all of you, anyone at the sound of my voice, when you see the person that your family, your loved ones, appreciate them, love them, love on them. Let them know how much you love them and appreciate them. And get out and vote, please. I know that sounds like, whoop. Yes, get out and vote. That is necessary.
And arrest the officers
for Breonna Taylor. That's right. Yeah. Let's get them arrested.
Yeah, we wanted to do that.
You're a mess.
Let's show the comments who we got.
Okay, let's see what we got going on in the comment section. Let's see. Miss Scott say, hey, she made it. Yes, you made it. Yes, you made it. We are here. You're never late. What I tell you about saying y'all late? Y'all never late. As long as you're here, you're on time.
Yes, ma'am.
Hey, Edna. I'm glad you enjoyed your weekend, Pooh.
Are you cooping?
Never would I ever. That's all I'm going to say. Yeah. Hey, just write my baby mama to pieces of social. Listen. Yeah. Listen. Hold on. What am I missing here? Okay, Edna. Glad you guys had a good one. Yeah. Everyone had a great weekend. 2020 could kick rocks. Listen. Understatement.
And I love the last comment we got on the bottom.
Yo. There goes grown Mike.
What up,
how
bro?
Are you, buddy? Haven't seen you on here in a while.
Yes, sir.
Where have you been? Don't tell me you're busy. What you doing? Making shirts?
Grinding.
I still get mine.
I got you. You grinding.
Whatever. He busy. That's what he says.
That's what he said.
I'm busy working.
That's busy.
Wrong answer. How about that? Let's see what's going on. Vote Gabe for 2020. Listen, when I say Oda Wells are hilarious, yes. He said vote Gabe for 2020. Yes. If you're not subscribed to Oda Wells,
please.
What you waiting for?
Yeah,
please go over there and subscribe to them. If you are a content creator, I'm going to ask that you go ahead and put in the chat section right now. Please put hashtag creator in the chat now. Okay. Let's see what else we got.
Oh.
Grinding. Wrong answer. Tina Stewart. I've lost my mother, father, and mother-in-law. I tell my family every day I love them. 2020 has to go. Yeah. Absolutely. I'm not. I just want it to go away. Yeah, I want it to go away. It has to go.
I'll be sorry for your loss. Too.
Yes. Please accept my condolences on the passing of all of your family members. Because that's got to be a hard pill to swallow. Yeah. What? Yeah. He says, thank you, Candace. This one I can't, I guess Candace must have said she's going to vote for Gabe.
Yeah.
Because now he says 2,000 stimulus checks forever. Gabe.
Send that my way, dude. I'm voting.
Candace said double vote. So she's going to vote for you twice for that.
I'm campaigning for you right now, bro. We going at it.
I'm seeing all these creators, beautiful creators inside this chat section. Please jot their names down so that you can follow their channel as well. Once you come off of this live, you can hit them up and see what they're talking about. Finding the Foresters has an amazing travel, informative live video that they do every other Tuesday. I think they did one last Tuesday, so they'll be doing it next Tuesday. You can correct me if I'm wrong in the comment section, Tiffany. But they tell you everything from what you should be looking forward to, the documentation you should carry with you when you are traveling, to take a look at those. Okay, take a look at their channel, please. Hold on. Yeah, Candace, when are you going to drop your first video? Because you're playing right now. We want to see.
We want to see that, kid.
Let's see. Through all the mess in 2020, I married my childhood sweetheart a few months ago. So a very beautiful blessing for 2020. Okay. Yes, Carmen. Yes. Congratulations, doll.
Congrats.
Childhood sweetheart. Are we talking about high school, junior high school, elementary?
The block.
Here he go with the block. Y'all know our story. So
I gotta stop because sometimes the hood be coming out and I gotta get in here and talk love.
He's a hot mess.
I'll be getting dinged when I get off here.
Don't pay him no mind. He a lie. The truth ain't in him. But he's a lie and the truth ain't in him.
But you're my people.
Hey, Farrah. Yes, it might have been a long time, but you're here, boo.
Yes.
You're here. Like I tell people, you're never late. You're always on time when you come into Dre and Shan TV Sunday chats.
Yes.
Right?
Yeah.
It's a mess. Because Gabe is talking about Candace thinks she getting direct deposits on the way for this money that Gabe is supposed to be sending her because he's gonna be president.
I already got it.
Here we go. Look.
Routing number.
Look with the routing number. Okay, so I was actually correct. So Finding Foresters will be on next Tuesday, which is September 1st at 7 p.m. Check them out. Right now on their community tab, they do have a question asking you, what do you want to see? I'm going to let you know what I voted for Greece, because I am interested in going to Santorini, Greece. So.
Oh, I didn't, what?
Oh, no, you knew that. Don't play.
Sorry.
You knew that.
I tried to get away with that one.
Yeah, we're going to Greece. So I hope that you select that question, because I want to know what I need to do to get him to go to Greece. Let's see.
Ain't gonna take much. Anything to get out of Greece, bro.
When's the Puerto Rico trip, honey? I can't do anything right now. I just got the rejected on everything.
Yeah. The funny thing about it is, she said he'll get rejected,
and he can go,
and I can just go.
So that's the hurtful part.
Yeah.
Because I just got the big reject stamp.
Yeah.
Didn't I tell y'all when you knew coming in, you last to get an approval to go somewhere?
Yeah.
They gave me a day off to go to the doctor on Tuesday.
And that's not even a guaranteed a full day.
I asked for half. It says full, and then it says half.
Then it says question mark.
Right.
We'll let you know about that time. Yeah,
we'll see.
I got my bags packed. Hers is empty. I can go whatever I want.
Did he just say that?
Yes.
Whatever. Nice shirts y'all are wearing. Well, thank
Appreciate
you, bro, Mike. Don't you like it? We need to talk. We need to talk. Okay?
Yes, sir.
Let's see. What else we got? Let me see. Do y'all have any questions for us about what? Wait a minute. Hold on. Okay. So see, this is what I'm talking about. Where's the loyalty? I'm not even going to read it. I'm not even going to give it that. I'm not going to read it.
Why not? Okay, Dre. We see you on that plane. Life for the TV. You know I love you. I'll be there. It's Leo season.
The nerve.
She didn't even want to read it.
No, I didn't want to read it. So I'm going back to Carmen because that's good news. She just got married to her childhood sweetheart that she's known since she was 14 years old. And we're both in fabulous 50s. Okay.
That's what I'm talking about.
Listen, we don't age.
So no, just send me the info.
Happiness, we don't age.
Yeah, send me the info.
He's putting out an SOS to Life for the TV to get him out of the country. It's not going to happen.
Hey, Miss Gray. You got people still popping up on here.
Yes, welcome to the chat.
Yes.
Now, another thing I wanted to talk about. We have a mixed crowd in here, which I absolutely love. We have men, we have women. Mm-hmm. Okay?
Oh, so we about to separate? So that's what it sounded like.
We about to celebrate what?
I don't know. What's this question about? Because you don't.
Miss Scott, the shirts will be on sale. We will be selling them, but we have to make sure you're following our Instagram channel so we can let you know the day that they drop. Okay, so there's a big question out there. Do women feel that they're left unprotected by men? How do you feel about that?
I don't know if this. I don't know.
How do you feel about that?
Well, I could honestly say no.
Why?
Because every woman in my round surrounding is protected. That's on goal. I'm just
Hattie and Medea.
You know what I'm saying? Nah, and you already know, even since day one, even you used to get mad at me because when we used to see, stuff happen on the streets, and I used to just stop and pop out, not knowing neither one of them, not even knowing the situation, but just in my eyes.
He wore a cape forever because he wanted to protect every damsel in distress.
Listen, I'm gonna say it. I'm gonna say it right now. Forever be said. I'm mama's boy. I have 4 sisters.
Did y'all catch that? I know y'all caught him say that, right?
Yeah.
What'd you say?
I'm a mama's boy. I'm old enough to say it. Now, when I was younger, I'm like, nah, but I am. And I have 4 sisters. So, I love them dearly. And they've been supportive for me.
Right.
And my wife. So,
and your daughter.
And my daughter.
So, here you go. When I'm not around my husband, I can't depend on others to step in. If I'm wronged, if I'm wronged, so I'm always ready. You gotta be ready. You gotta stay ready so you don't have to get ready.
That's my favorite saying.
And one of the things with me staying ready and getting ready is 99.9% of the time I have him next to me. So I just listen. What does that song say? Keep the shooters to the left of you.
But the funny thing about it is, I want her to.
I say the passenger seat.
I understand that, but some days I'm not gonna be there. You know what I'm saying? Some days I'm not gonna be there. So I'm with you, Nat.
Listen,
like with us TV, I'm with you. Talk to your girl.
Whatever. Listen, Shayla says no. Mine's is overprotected, so she's overprotected, and I mean I love it. At the end of the day, we're supposed to be protected. And the reason why we brought that up is because of this whole Meg the Stallion, Tory Lanez mess. What do you feel about that?
I really didn't follow it.
Yes, you did. We were talking about it. Don't play.
We was talking about it, but I really didn't. All that I know is they was in the car.
What do you feel about him shooting her for no reason in her foot?
First of all, that was some.
Watch your mouth.
Exactly. So everybody it's all up here. The beep 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 beep. And shit stuff, you know what I'm saying? So, if you had to pull a gun out on the girl,
and then that tells you who you really are.
Yeah.
And I honestly believe I was going to say it, but Gabe said it for me. If a man was taught to protect, then yes. I don't think many men, or many of these young men, there's a difference.
Yeah.
These young men today are not taught to protect their women. Yeah. At all.
Yeah.
It's everyone's for themselves.
Yeah, it's different now. It's way different now because, we still have good fathers out there, but a lot of these kids don't, and a lot of these kids are being raised by the internet. You know what I mean? So they don't know what emotion is. They
see stuff like what happened with that situation. Yeah. They glorify it, and it's nothing to be glorified. And Tina's still girl.
I'm sorry, nobody's out there to explain that situation.
Right.
You know what I mean? So their perception of what happened could be totally backwards, and for having no one to. Right. So I agree. And
you see what Tina says? She says, I feel protected between my husband and my brothers. They have always been there. When I'm by myself, I keep myself protected. Right. Absolutely. My head is always on a swivel. So I'm always paying attention to my surroundings. So that in itself keeps me at a distance from others. Again, I'm from New York. So at the end of the day, I'm not very comfortable with people being that close to my environment anyway, unless I know them. So there won't be ever a time where someone will be able to creep up.
I'm from New York, and honestly, I love the peace and quiet out here. So I ain't gonna lie. Some days, that's phase me.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Let's see what Edna says. Edna says, I think people do feel that way. Sadly, around here where I live, women are getting shot up almost at the same rate as men. Wait a minute, you're in Wilmington, Delaware, aren't you? What? Is it that bad out there? See, my good friend works in Wilmington.
Yeah.
But she lives in Smyrna, Delaware. And then my mother-in-law, his mom, lives in Dover. So we're never so much into Wilmington. So I'm just very shocked. That's crazy. And then you better be taking care of yourself, be out there. You better get yourself ready. Like Lynette said, get yourself ready. Let's see. Which one?
Miss Scott.
Miss Scott said Tory's a punk. The younger generation is too worried about ego. They don't know how to be real men. It's sad. Yeah. And you're absolutely right.
That's right. Exactly what I'm saying.
Absolutely, positively right. My thing is, what was the ego issue with him? The fact that he's 5'1" and she's almost 6 foot barefoot, and she didn't want to go party with him anymore. I just couldn't understand the demographics of what could have caused that. And then the fact that she tried to cover for him, I'm not covering for anyone who's done something wrong.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, I can't do it.
Yeah, I get what you're saying.
But I get that she didn't want it to turn even worse for all of them.
I do remember a little bit what she said about it, what she said about protecting the park. Because she was like, the area that we living in now with cops are shooting or just taking us out for any random reason. So she was scared.
Right.
I mean, what is she, like 23, 20?
25? And she doesn't have her mom. Her mom and her dad are both deceased, and so is her grandmother. So I can understand the fear of it all. But honey, telling you, these kids nowadays is called itch made. Okay, y'all use your imagination as to what I'm really saying.
Yeah.
Okay. Let's see what we got here.
Misguided to the fact.
Yeah. Michelle also said that between her husband and my male cousins, I'm good. That's right. That's how it's got to be. And it said, yeah, it's a hot mess up here. Wow. Now people are saying Meg is a snitch. Like, what? How? And that's the part that bothers me. Again, it brings me to this generation Z, X, whatever the heck they are. They're not millennials. They're not good. They're just dumb.
Yeah.
Honestly, how is that snitching?
Yeah. They glorify
bad doing.
Yeah, they glorify one dude that snitched on everybody, tried to get everybody locked up. That had nothing to do with his lockup. Like, he could have took that to the grave, and then you have something that got harm done to her.
Right.
Helped it.
Right.
Until you started running.
Until you started saying she was never shot.
Yeah.
She kept quiet the whole time. They asked her. They emphatically asked, "Who shot you?"
Yeah.
I have nothing to say. Gabe, I agree with you, and I know that's you talking. But here's my thing. There's 3 sides to the story, and there's no excuse for him pulling that stunt. But I really want to hear his story.
I ain't gonna lie, Gabe. He kind of messed this from what
I think at this point.
The last part I heard. I didn't hear his, because I heard he did 2 parts, right? Correct me if I'm wrong.
2 parts of what?
Like, he came out first time. He said something the first time. Right?
He said he didn't know what happened.
Oh, okay.
And then he said his second time he said something. He was like, "Well, I didn't shoot her. I don't know what she's talking about. She had got broken glass of a bottle that fell inside the car. That does not make sense." So he gonna have to get his people to write something better. Yeah. Because that was just terrible.
Get better.
Publicist my foot. Listen, my thing is, at the end of the day, I'm so tired of domestic violence. I'm actually sickened by it. It's just crazy. It's just crazy. There's a lot going on in this world, and 2020 has magnified everything that is ugly. Yeah. Even uglier. And I mean, I may be on my little I may be standing on my little stoop right now because I'm in my feelings. I'm like Drake right now, so I'm in my feelings.
You light skin?
I'm light skinned right now. I'm having a Drake moment because I just had such a very emotional weekend that I just couldn't sit back and not say anything again about it. Like, it's crazy. It's crazy. There's no excuse for shooting her, period. Absolutely.
Yeah.
I mean, there's nothing he can say that would make me be like, I got it. That's why you shot in her feet. What, you wanted to make a dance? Like, you told her to, let me see how the knees work, and she said no, and you shot in the foot so she could drop down low. I don't get it. I don't get it. There's no reason for it, no excuse. So, or no, he spoke out. Yeah, he spoke out fairly quickly, and then he got quiet again. So oddly enough, when he spoke out through a publicist and an agent, and that is the reason why she went on that tangent on live the other day, which I totally support. But at the end of the day, when you were asked the first time, I would have just told them what happened, because now her best friend that was in the car is also speaking out.
Wow.
It takes one to speak out for you to now speak out. Like, when they arrested you, you should have spoken out.
Mm-hmm.
Like, everyone was arrested but Meg. Does that make sense? Think about it. I'm from New York, and my boyfriend is from South Bronx. Whoo, South Bronx. Okay, sorry, I digress. He's always on guard, always ready. It's a shame. The world is crazy. You're absolutely right. Yeah. You're absolutely right.
That we gotta have this kind of
you gotta be doing this.
Yeah.
It's funny because when we go to restaurants, the both of us are make sure we're both don't have our backs to the door. We always keep our eyes at the door, and we shouldn't have to do that. You know what I mean? But again, we grew up like you, Miss Scott. We definitely have our head on pivot. We understand that we're enjoying ourselves, but we don't put ourselves in what do you call it? A merciless area where we have our back to a door. Anything could happen. We're always that way. And I know this is like a crazy, ridiculous energy and conversation from what we normally have. But just to put it out there, keep spreading love.
Mm-hmm. Always.
Keep spreading love.
Because it will over.
Oh my gosh.
It will win over. That's what I was trying to
Tori's a cake. Meg crazy for protecting a cake boy. I grew up way different. I have 6 sisters, and I wasn't taught to rock like that. I don't think any real man is taught that way. I have sons, and a mother raising a son is very hard, but it can be done. But when you have a father in the home, a father, how you treat your wife is how your children, your boys will treat their women. And it's just that simple. How a man treats his mother is how he's going to treat his woman.
Yeah. I mean,
and there's no other way I can say.
Yeah, because kids emulate. Kids is like, I always say kids, when they're growing up, they're like sponges. So
right.
That's why you got to be careful what you do around your kids. But these kids is just, they're raising themselves. They're raising themselves with a screen in front of them.
Right. Like right now, think about it. Kids are in virtual school. What we try to prevent them from being in front of a computer at all times, now they're forced to be in front of a computer for 5 hours a day.
It's become a routine for them now.
We want them to go outside and play. Half of the time, sending your kids outside to play, no matter what area you're in, sometimes sending your kids out to play is not a good thing either. Because they can't go outside and play like how we used to go outside and play double dutch. Yeah,
but not even that. You have kids now, been stuck in the house, but wanting to go out. And then
when they go out,
they like,
I want to come home.
2-3 hours. I want to come home. You like, what? We just left. You know what I mean? Michaela. Why you go throw her? I went to her.
Because everybody knows JB always at the house. Yeah, Michaela always here.
I don't even know.
So
he probably don't even live in there. He keep that door closed. He probably moved out. We didn't even know.
So he's so stupid. So Mika Miller, yes, born and raised in Brooklyn. So I know what you mean. Yes, ma'am. You gotta keep that head on swivel. Black Postman says, me and my wife do the same. That's right. You gotta listen. The family here, we here. We rocking it out.
And if you're still up top, you're guaranteed you have to be.
Right. Wait, did Grown Mike say something?
Yeah.
What did he say? Hold on, y'all. I missed something. That must have been a while back.
Oh, we got.
Well, these comments are coming in. Okay, said Dude has Napoleon complex. He's 5'2". Oh, I thought he was 5'1". Oh, you gave him an extra inch because I thought he was 5'1". He's short. He's little. He got issues.
He should talk to Kevin Hart because
Kevin Hart is good with what he's doing.
That's what I'm saying. You talk to him, get him to understand how not to have that complex. Because you just ruin your. And I ain't gonna lie, I was rocking with Tory Lanez. I was rocking.
And that's what they keep saying. They're saying that his career. He has a great career.
Yeah.
I just knew him for having a man weave.
What?
Yeah, he has a man weave.
See what I'm saying? I'm not a joint like that. How you what?
He got a man
weave. He got a Steve Harvey joint.
He got a Steve Harvey.
Are you serious?
Right.
All
that little peach fuzz he got going on up there, and he got a man weave.
Oh my god.
I thought it was just too funny when he first got it.
See, now I got to peep. Now you're going to have me peeping. Just watch, trying to find videos with this dude.
Think about this. He had short hair and he had a do-rag on when he was in the pool with Meg before she was shot, right? And then when they said he wasn't deported, he was in the McDonald's in Florida, he had twists. What? Remember, Tiger said he went to the same place to get his hair done like Tory Lanez. He said Tory Lanez recommended him.
Is it like that?
Right. That's crazy.
You start growing.
Man plugs.
For real.
You got hair though.
They're gonna be I'll be switching up every Sunday. Shoot. I had the long twist, the band part, all that.
Wait, hold on.
What?
Tiffany must have caught something that was said.
Well, hold on. What?
No. He said they were saying something about Tori, but you know what? YouTube did block it, so she kind of flagged it, so she pulled it out. Thank you, Tiff. Appreciate that.
Oh, let's go hard.
Yeah. Always nice to see you. Love the positivity. Thank you, Mr. Dark Theme. Look. It must have been Gabe that said something.
What the heck?
Wink one time, Tiff, if it was Oda Wells, because you know that's Gabe over there on them fingers. Please believe it is Gabe. Also, I'm going to throw it out there. If you are looking to book any travel, please hit me up because I am booking people, like legit. People are ready to fly out of town. So
they are.
They are. Yeah. And I'm booking. So
if you're not.
You can go. Lynette already told you. She'll see you on the plane.
Yeah, got it on film.
You ain't on film. You ain't got nothing on film. You ain't going nowhere. See? Look. Play if you want.
I'm chill.
It was Mike laughing. Mike, what you did? See, now I see why you come on lives every now and again. You gonna say something, go pat your hand. Oh my goodness! Listen, should I agree what he said though?
Yeah, Mike he gonna tell you.
Listen, that's one thing about Mike. He gonna tell you what a TI is. Okay, he gonna tell you. He gonna tell you. But if you are looking for bookings and looking for travel information, like I said previously, get all of your what to do when traveling from Finding the Forces because they are spot on every time. They even have insight from their young child who loves to travel as well. And if you're looking for travel accommodations and recommendations and you want to book, you hit me up. Okay. And that's makingmemorieswithshan@gmail.com. And if you want your t-shirt,
definitely.
T-shirts will be available soon.
Yeah. So look at our IG.
Make sure you're subscribed to Dre and Shan TV on Instagram.
And one more thing, babe.
What's that?
Make sure you hit them like buttons. For real.
Any update on cruise news? Honey, I'm so over cruise. Like, not to say I'm over cruise news, but I'm so over the closing of ports again. Like, it's the shutting down of ports. It's the building everyone up to say they're going to cruise. Oh, we're going to shut down cruising until the end of this month. And then in the middle of the month, the following month, to shut down. I'm going to honestly say, I'm going to put it out there. Don't be mad at me. I'm just going to say, I think cruising should be ceased for the rest of 2020.
You say that.
I say that. Why?
Because I'm ready to cruise.
Not with the way everything is going. Only because I don't like how the numbers are flip-flopping.
I think cruising would be. I mean, if cruising is doing everything like how some at these restaurants, these gyms, these hospitals, I don't see why not.
But they're not.
She's not trying to hear that.
Right now, MSC is out. Okay, test cruise. MSC just got, I believe they came back yesterday. Cruising out. I think they did 7 days. Correct me if I'm wrong. But they had to they threw a couple off on one day. Yeah.
What was the reason?
I'll tell you later.
Oh.
But oh gosh. Yeah, see.
What's that?
And I just said it. I saw a video today, footage from MSC cruise ships. They're sailing right now. They just got back. So I'm waiting to see how that turns out. Give it 2 weeks. I'm just being honest. Because you're sitting in that environment for 2 weeks. And keep in mind, when this all came to forefront, it was a set of cruise ships that were out. And when people came back is when they started testing. So I guess this MSC venture is going to kind of lament what happens going forward.
Yeah, kind of.
Honestly and truthfully.
But like we did say earlier, we don't want to be the test dummies.
I'm not going to be. I'm sorry. She cute. She ain't trying to get sick. So I'm patiently waiting on the MSC to see how things went. Absolutely. I'm with you, Life would be. It says, I'm okay. I'm with Shan. Got 3 booked for 2021. 2020 has canceled for me for everything. They're closing cruising, but people could fly. Absolutely. You don't have to only cruise. You can fly and go to all-inclusive locations.
Which I'm kind of feeling that right about now. Because I need to vacate.
Well, if I can get a long weekend, we could definitely go somewhere. MSC is only doing Italy only, correct? They're only on that side. They're not doing anything in the United States right now. Let's see. I want to see the new RC ship. Heard it's huge. Listen, it's like a competition on who's gonna make the biggest ship. Mardi Gras hasn't even landed yet,
and that's supposed to be
that's the largest ship right now, supposedly. And they've already decided to do a sister ship to it.
Wow.
Which will come out the following year, I think 2022. And now RC Royal Caribbean has a large ship coming out. Let's see. Hold on. It was a party. You could see some people with their masks, half on, half off. But I think everyone had to test negative to be able to sail. And one of the things also was they were testing people when they would get off, and when they had to get. If they got off, they had to get retested when they got back on.
What would that be like to come back?
That's uncomfortable. I don't want to do that. I'm sorry.
You staying on the ship then?
What's the sense of going to? Then I'm getting on a plane and. Hit me with a dart, knock me out, get me on a plane, get me to a hotel, and then let me have fun. Because there's no way I want to be tested and quarantined to my room for a day or whatever it is, whatever the decision that they plan on making. I don't want any parts of it. Okay. Yes, we will be going on the celebration. So we'll be doing Carnival Mardi Gras for celebration 2022. 2022. Yes. Is anyone else thinking about going on Carnival Celebration, which is the anniversary of Carnival in 2022? Mike said, hit me with a dart. I don't like to fly. Why do you think we drive to Florida all the time? I don't like to fly. Yeah. So, hey, everyone, always late.
Never late.
Didn't I tell you already? I'm going to say this again. I'm going to put this at the bottom. Never late, always on time. Yes, hit me with a dart. I don't like to fly. I don't like to fly at all. It scares me. It weirds me out. I have panic attacks, and I will not be on a plane like that. And they will arrest me when I get off because they think I'm like crazy.
Nuts. She get motion sickness in the car.
Shut up. Oh, personally, I prefer the smaller ships over the larger ones that they can have the mega ships. Laughing out loud. I actually like the mega ships. You know why? There's so much to do. Yeah. There's so much to do. And with being able to be in different places, the kids get to enjoy themselves. We get to enjoy ourselves. We won't be so closed in. Like I've been on Liberty 3 times. 3 times? Was it 3 times?
Or 2.
2 or 3?
2 or 3. You can't remember.
And honey, it's a smaller ship, but God, the kids were everywhere.
Yeah. As soon as you get sit down and relax, it was just like a kid running right past you.
Say it again, because it was just much. Hold on. Somebody said, "Get the dart ready, Trick." See, y'all, look, y'all gonna stop making him dart me.
Well, you know what? I gotta have test runs, so I might just dart him for the fun of it.
Listen, look into the celebration. I am trying, as I said last week, we are trying to plan a very small, quick 3 to 4 day, 4 day getaway next year for what we're calling the Dre and Shan TV family reunion cruise. So it's going to be a subscriber cruise. So I will have all details to everyone as soon as we can finalize everything. Also, with that being said, like I told everyone last week, if you're interested, drop us an email over at makingmemorieswithshan@gmail.com. And what we'll do is once we can compile everything together, we will send out a mass email to everyone. Okay. Let's see. Yeah, we're going to be going. We're going to go. Depends on how Mardi Gras goes in April 2021. I'm praying Mardi Gras goes by cool sailing. Cool sailing because, honey, because they were supposed to come. Mardi Gras was supposed to, everyone knows, Mardi Gras was supposed to be out this fall. Yeah. However, COVID happened. And then because COVID happened, they were not able to get a lot of the materials that they needed for it. So they had to push everything back. Wow. So Mardi Gras won't be coming out until next year. Let's see. Hold on. Mr. T from 18. Yes, that's exactly what he calls me. Yep. That's what he calls me when we talk about flights.
That's right. Might not be like, look, big, look. Right on that.
Y'all heard the story when I had to go to New York a couple of years ago, and it was a 50-something minute flight, and I called him the moment we landed and told him to come and get me because I was so shaken up from the flight.
Must have been,
and he came and got me too. So
let's talk about it. You're gonna make me go to the counter and get a drink. I'm still mad about that.
The Havana the Havana cabins are beautiful. I wouldn't get the Havana cabin when we have our teenagers, only because we'll have the teenagers. But when we go without them, we will have a Havana cabin. Because now the Havana pool is only for anyone booked in the Havana cabin. So now, like, we weren't able to go in a Havana pool. We can't do the Havana pool like how we used to, or anyone was able to do it before. So I think that was last year they did that. Havana cabin was only available for those booked in the Havana. Havana pool is only for those in the Havana cabin. Let's see. I'm sure it's going like crazy.
There you is.
Shut your mouth. Let's see. Exclusive only. It said, "Did y'all vlog it? Oh, the Wells. What is Gabe talking about?"
It's a whole conversation going up there between you, Mike, and I'm repeating it.
Okay.
I love the family on here. Yeah, y'all funny.
I got a ex-wife. I can't remember if we did. Listen, don't ask Gabe to remember nothing. Gabe don't remember because Gabe be like this the whole entire. Gabe, am I lying?
Subscriber crew, that's all.
Listen, the subscriber crew is gonna be nuts. Look at that. Look at that.
Oh, where that come from?
I don't know, but you did it just about the nigga down.
Yeah.
Because why? I don't think you guys did, Gabe. Look, somebody answered. Listen, I can't.
Now we have to go with fishes.
I know. Let's see what the heck Gabe said. Gabe could be out. Trust the get Gabe. Miss Scott, thank you so much for the super sticker. Yes. We love you guys. Thank you so much. We're gonna head out because I'm still trying to keep this smiley face on. We love you guys. We appreciate you guys. We just didn't want to leave you hanging for a week because we're always here on Sunday. And when we miss those 2 weeks back to back, please believe it. I got messages telling us to just come on, even if we don't have anything major to talk about, just to get on, because they wanted to just spend that time with us, and I appreciate you guys.
We appreciate it. We have bad days, man, and then come on here and it just disappeared.
Yeah, honestly, it did. And you guys, he can make me feel good. Honestly, here he go. Yes. No behavior. But seeing you guys and interacting with you guys make us feel really great, because you are loyal, you are true blue, and we respect,
Yes.
love, and appreciate each
Everyone.
and every one of you. Also, if you have checked your subscriber button, please check your subscriber button. And I say it that way because I have noticed and I've gotten messages from people who've asked me if I've unsubscribed them to my channel, of which we have not.
No.
We would
Well.
never unsubscribe someone unless they were on our channel being disrespectful, doing something that they should not be doing, or saying things that they should not be doing. So you might want to check your subscriber button, make sure that it's still hit and subscribe, and make sure that your alerts are still alerted so that you're alerted every time we post a new video, and you're here with us for the long haul. All right?
Yes.
We love you, and we'll see you guys next Sunday.
Peace out.
See you later.